Hello. You know, for all the ups and downs we've had in this game, I'm both glad and sad to be reaching the end. I'm gonna let this play out one more time, just because it's really neat. I don't know if it's gonna do the cool anime part or not, but
Somewhere in the course of time there lies Isranasa, a world blessed by peace and tranquility. Surrounded by seas of sparkling cobalt, the lands of Isranasa were once divided among 5 kingdoms: Farlane, Wingard, Norland, Sordis, and Mortavia.
I've been to those places.
Of the 5, Farlane prospered under the rule of King Corwin the Just. But it was a prosperity that ended on the night of the 7th moon, when Farlane's capital, Sylvan, was unexpectedly invaded by a horde of savage monsters. Battered and confused from the surprise attack, the soldiers of Farlane were unable to prevent the monsters from entering the castle walls. Despite the seemingly hopeless situation, Farlane prevailed. And by the break of dawn, not a monster remained standing. However, the joys of victory were short-lived. For King Corwin was dead, leaving Farlane without a leader. Shortly thereafter, Baron Drax assumed the regency in place of Prince Logan, Corwin's son, who was considered to be too young to inherit the throne. To ensure the safety of the young prince, Logan was sent to the village of exile on the Isle of Glen. There, he was to stay until his 16th birthday, when he could finally be crowned king. That was 10 years ago.
Alright. So, you'll notice my level from last time was 30 to 31, and it's now 50. I might have been grinding a little. Never mind the 2.6 million gold either. Anyway. It is now time to finish up Chapter 5. And you'll also notice that I can see encounters on the map. That's because at some point I got this spyglass item, and that apparently just permanently lets you see world map encounters, and I didn't realize it. I was gonna save it for some other time, but alright, we get straight into another one of these jerks. No longer a problem. Okay, so... yeah, we need to get to the bottom of what's at the top of the tower. We got the gold card, so the first thing I'm going to do is go back to that archaeologist who was muttering about it. At this point, Sonia, my least HP person, had more than the person with the highest last night. Well, the other night. Yeah, I just decided I wanted to have a smooth finish and got 20 levels off stream. Right, that's Wolfjaw Cave. I need to go back this way. Yeah, life is a lot easier now that I can see all the world map encounters. It doesn't change how close to the front of the screen you are, but... you know, you can actually predict when stuff's coming. Yeah, the Prime Minister dude was, he's been kind of a jerk from the start, because the first time we met him, he was talking about, those, vainglorious fools marching around from nation to nation, ridding them of monsters to gain favor. He's talking about us. And now that he actually needs us, he's all happy about it. You have anything to say now? Oh no, goblins. No wait, they're actually kind of tough looking. Yeah, this is just a string of scripted encounters, I suppose. Maybe they're not scripted and it just kind of comes down to RNG, how many you end up running into. But it's probably scripted. Knowing this game, I'd give it either way. Okay, so I guess now we're getting into surprise tech. Yeah, of course. It has to be. It's an RPG in the 90s.
Are you okay, old man? Come on, lay back for a minute while I take care of that thing. All right, big and ugly. Let's see you chew on this.
Is it robot time?
What the?
Nice try, man-child. I just love it when someone falls for that image-casting trick. If you really wish to face me, you'll have to make your way to the top floor of this crystal tower where you'll find the real me. But since the control unit for the tower's elevator is currently in my hands here on the top floor, you won't be able to face me unless you can fly, of course. Let me put it another way. The situation is hopeless. Now return to the high and mighty minister and tell him I'll be coming after his hide soon.
Can you stand, old fella?
Yes? I don't know if this will help, but I've got a warp quill in my pouch.
So I'm guessing this is the point where the baby dragon shows up and it's old enough to carry us up the tower. These are some weird conclusions, but I'll take them. Okay, do I don't have the horn. I guess that's step one. Right, I guess step one should actually be take a rest at the inn. Or, well, person who happens to allow you to sleep, rather. Nice. Dude, what? He died in one turn from the poison. Forget that. These are an interesting enemy, because they have 2 attacks and they can choose to put them on different targets if they want, because it's a 2-headed monster. Tyrannus is just tanky and not very dangerous otherwise. Alright, so I guess we'll go check in with with Big Giles and see if he'll give us the horn. Maybe not. Guess I have to go back in the cave. Fine enough. Not a particularly hard place unless it's suddenly full of monsters now, which is always possible. Other things I've acquired are the lantern, which is a torch with infinite uses that doesn't expire. I don't know what running is forbidden means, but I just go really slow through here and hope that's okay. Oh, okay. If you go fast too many steps, the door closes behind you. This one, if you take the chest, it blocks behind you, but I wonder how that's going to work out now that there's not a cutscene to bail me out. Oh, you just put it back and it reopens. Well, that's fine. They've been teasing me with gold equipment for a while now. There was a shop that just sold them, but they're like 300,000 a piece at a point in the game where you're lucky to have 50 if you grind like the whole chapter. Like, Technically, I suppose there's nothing stopping you from grinding to get the gold here right then, but why? Alright, I'm going down first. That's just gonna take me back to the cave. Oh wait. Going to the tower now, so I'm going down. I don't need to go back to the archaeologist. One last nap, I suppose. Okay, now the true tower climb. Oh, that's a hole. I'm gonna be going out of my way to avoid as many fights as possible, but I'm also not gonna, like, force it by running from everything I touch. I think I, accidentally progressed. This is probably a you have to fall down to the basement to then ascend later thing. Just making sure I didn't miss a corner room with a chest or something. Nope, that just goes back to the front door. I thought it was going to go to like a separate part of first floor. There are 2 stairs down that way. I couldn't have gotten to without gold carding. And that's it, I guess. I don't think we went through this way the escort time. Well, whatever. That's just a pit, so I'm gonna try the other stairs. Nope, nothing. Also, I guess that was another wild goose chase. Let's go up and take that pit at least. Yeah, this is getting us where we're going.
Prince Logan, I just knew you'd come.
Come on, Princess. Let's get out of here.
But how? The door doesn't open from this side.
Let me have a look at the door. Gracious, there isn't even a card slot on this side.
There's got to be a way out.
Ha! Me got you! Knew you be coming! Me very cunning! Master Naja will be proud!
That was a voice, I guess. Like, I know they were going for just like a half-sentient monster voice, but it sounded a lot more like it was really racist. See, every time we trust somebody else to take the princess back, it's ended in tragedy. So I don't know why we're doing that now. Especially when it's Marcus and other people that have helped us on the way. surely nothing bad's gonna happen from that. Alright, so now what do we do? They kind of didn't give us any direction other than find the boss. And I guess the kite. We should take the other stairs up to this corner over here. Maybe? Yeah, I don't know what they want at this point. They kind of didn't tell us anything about where to go or what to do. I guess there's still monsters over here. Maybe this was closed before? No, this is just the main part of the first floor. Nothing here but stairs down. I was gonna try to leave and see if that caused some kind of scene, but I guess not. If I don't find anything interesting here on the first floor after another scour, I'm just gonna... well, in the basement. I'm just gonna... go back and talk to the Prime Minister and some other people. See if they have any different dialogue now. It doesn't look like there's anything, so I'm gonna go somewhere else and see if they have new directions for me. I didn't do anything with the silver horn yet. I'm gonna guess progress probably has to do with that, but also, I mean, I did the stuff here, so... like, as far as I've seen, I've been to all the parts of this place, so... don't really have a big reason to keep poking the same floors. If Carcass doesn't have anything for me, I'm just gonna look it up, because they kind of gave me absolutely nothing to go from. Yeah, they want me to keep exploring the tower, but I couldn't find any go higher in there. I guess I have to go look again. You know, given I don't actually have a choice. Gotta continue looking for... Wait, I know what the elevator is. This is the elevator. That's why there's been this pit right here going all the way down. It doesn't... That knowledge doesn't help me, though. I guess I need to find another terminal. Yeah, I see now. This is just an elevator shaft. And that just happens to be the floor it's on. I'm gonna try the terminal I used the gold card on at the start. Nope, can't use that. Well, I'm glad I didn't close the walkthrough that I checked a few days ago. You don't use it there. They do this sometimes where they just don't give you any reasonable direction from the previous point to the next point. Alright, I'll be just a minute figuring this out. Wait. If it's really what it says here, I'm sad. No? Hmm. Okay, so this is the first level. I should use it on... Okay.
I think we found Gaius, or at least his body. That's strange. He looks like he's in some kind of trance.
Be wary. He might be faking.
Yeah, but if he's not, this is as good a time as any to put an end to his threat.
You should have looked quicker, children. I'm at my most vulnerable when I communicate with Master Naja in this manner. I trust you have the Jewels of Doom in your possession?
What is it with you and your obsession for the jewels?
You mean you don't know? Well, in that case, I'll have to take care of you before you find out.
Can't stop the image. Darn it. Oh good, poison. Okay, now should have plenty of time to get... Never mind. Just keep beating on it.
This is not possible! Me, Gaius the Magnificent, bested by a handful of humans! The jewels, the doomsday device, total destruction! Master Naja will avenge me!
You know, I was thinking about it, and isn't bosses that are a pain in the butt because they keep healing themselves like an early Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest thing too? The sword ablaze, you say? Sounds interesting. I get the feeling this is gonna come back to the pirates. Alright, with that, we are starting the finale. Marcus, what are you doing in an important chair? You don't deserve that. Yes. We are finally at the part where we are approaching the dragon of the game's namesake. Oh yeah, we shouldn't have to worry about monsters anymore. So we need Fort Moor and Fort Wind. You know what, I'm just gonna warp to Port Moor. That's all the way back at the start of the region, and even though there's no monsters, it's time consuming. Way cool. Okay, we can just go. The main reason I was pretty sure this was going to involve the pirates again was there were like 3 outlet ports from inside there, but 2 of them were just like silently not accessible. Relaxing boat music. That was an incredibly long boat trip. Doom Keep. That sounds friendly. Yeah, let's see if we can find a shop first of all. Yeah, it sounds about right. I trust his reading implicitly. Yeah, no weapon shop. Well, I mean, his name is literally Slime Bag. That's half of my money. Yeah, he literally took half my money. It's a good thing I grinded up $1 million or 2.5 million gold. No monsters either. This is still technically part of a liberated continent. This is the least trustworthy region of the game so far. So wait, is Scott the dude from the other town? Scott's ruffian. No, he just forgot how to do the white text. Well, that wasn't very helpful. Now you're Scott. I better get my half of my money back. I'll tell you that for sure. I guess we gotta... Guess we're not getting in there. Kinda where I need to be, you know? Alright, well. Seems we've exhausted our information there already. Let's see if we can get to a next town or location. It's not often I say this, but I kind of wish this place did have encounters. Just because, like, I'm just kind of roaming around, you know? Okay, here's the pit. That sounds good. Yes, that is indeed rather good. That was worth like 200 some defense. And that's worth some. Sorry, my phone doing a thing. Not really anything important I can do here yet, either. Another massive attack boost. And yeah, I guess that's it for in here. Until that very conspicuous dead end ends up being something. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Now let's see if that changes anything over at the other place. Okay, now we have a reason to go to the pit at least. And it's right around the corner, now that I know. Anybody back here now? Yeah, the passage goes further. Wait, no, this was the furthest it went. Alright, now it's time to walk back again. Very exciting segment. Especially all the exciting new enemies. Well, Benjamin's, not the most easily persuaded person. Or perhaps the most logical? How does he know about exile anyway? This is a pretty neat track, though. And yeah, this game's doing the whole ancient civilization that's actually modern times equivalent deal. Gonna keep looking around this screen, though. Okay, that just goes right back here. Of course, we have to go back to... Would it be in Acadia, or would it be in Carcass? Anyway, we're going to the archaeologist. Giles' dad, turns out. Yeah, he's back here. Okay, so we're getting the laser sword. Gonna do a rest in the doggo house real quick. I like how Giles just randomly tells people off. Why are you putting the doomsday items in the thing? Well, we have beyond our means now. Twice over. So Giles gets to be a wielder of this stuff too. And Ethan can have that Star Blade I found. Oh, I guess we're getting back to, old dude again. Colin, that's it. We're not gonna march to Lost Isle. That makes no sense. So if there's anyone I know who will sail to the ends of the earth, the pirates. I'm gonna go to port and see if those other two port things are open now. No? Still can't take these? Okay. In that case, head to Port Sword, was it? It's in this region, at least. The place I'm thinking of. Yeah, not here, but in this area. Not Oasis either. Hey RBW, it's going alright. I kind of wanted to make sure tonight was the last night, so the other night I grinded 20 levels off screen. Because it was either there and then, or here and now. Yeah, that's what I figured. The dragon is now old enough to let us fly. And that'll be our ticket to the end game. Now this is the part where we wander the open world aimlessly. This is the first time we've actually had open exploration. They didn't actually tell us where about the Lost Isle would be. So we're just kind of doing this now. Okay, I know where this is. Okay, that's Skull Rock. Well, I was hoping it would be a part of that island chain, but it seems like no. If it doesn't pop up for me pretty soon, I think there's a world map I can pull up. What is this? Is this it? Yep, this is it. I'm gonna try not to fight stuff. And I guess now it's the Found Isle. Oh, okay. You're large. Of course, I have, plot weapons that'll rip anything in half, so whatever. Just waiting for Logan and Giles' turns, I suppose. Oh. Also, you shoot instant death. Cool. Would you leave her alone? Not that I want to fight yet, it's that there's no way through you. Let's see if I can get to that chest down in the bottom right before I go exiting. I might have to come down from above. Yeah, I gotta come down from above. Gotcha. Yeah, those two just destroy anything. It's just a matter of whenever they're allowed to attack. Of course, this also means I don't trust them to be allowed to keep it. Or I trust the final boss to be so powerful it's justified, which would be a little frightening because that would mean two of my characters are basically just space. What do we have in here? Oh boy, a potion. Well, at least those two have a boatload of MP they can throw into healing. So there's another way down, or I could go up. I'm gonna take the other way down, because I know that just continues straight into the basement. That was for the chest. I want to get to the one over there. I want to get to the basement. Actually, I might not be able to get there from here. You can get out of the way. You can get out of the way too. Okay. I have to continue up, and then I guess the way that was continuing down that I saw from the other way would be continuation, which means I'm gonna have to go all the way up and then all the way back down to get to the basement. And then who knows how far the basement goes. Is that trident good? 516. Yes, the trident is good. Is it better than the Star Blade? Yes. This final dungeon music is a little not fantastic. Hey, cool, I got a turn and didn't one-shot me on it. Weird, huh? For what it's worth, yes, I am turboing, and also for what it's worth, this is Turbo Graphics. It comes with a turbo controller button standard. Okay, so that's not a way through underneath. Or away. Weird. Oh, don't do that. Especially not on Logan and Giles. Who also happen to be the only two that have revive spells. There we go. This will be leveling up soon. There's something all the way down there, so... I guess this point of this level is, dead end? At least I can't see any other way to continue from here. I am endlessly grateful that, leveling up restores all your stuff. Oh, don't sleep, my Logan. I need it. I need that. Okay, this just goes to more of this map. I don't remember if there was anything up here, but I don't think so. Worth a peek, at least. There's the other door down here. I guess this is what we're gonna continue down and then to the basement. Oh, hi. There's a party up here. Oh, we managed to avoid all of it. Nice. Darn it. Logan, this is your fault. You were too slow. I'm gonna take one more because I don't know if that first step into the basement is gonna be like immediate control jerking cutscene. I would much rather my Sonia be full than half empty. So that does bring up the philosophical question. Is her MP half full or half empty? Down we go. Yeah, looks like this is it. I'm gonna delegate that to you, so that these three are at least fairly even on defense, and then you have the battle suit for advantage. You have the Viper Ring for attack, you have the Speed Ring for speed, you have the Guard Ring for defense, which is what gets you almost to the others. And you have the luck ring. Yeah, I think this is gonna be our loadout. Okay, now we have cave part of the dungeon, I suppose. Well, is there anything you think I should be using instead? Okay, that's the exit. I'm going to check the other path a little bit. I may be good, but Giles is much better. Oh, okay, this is also a downstairs. Huh. Interesting. Fortunately, I don't have to worry about torch duration anymore. Because of lantern. Wait, is this gonna go back to the other one? No. It's a totally different section. These items, or these enemies are interesting. They have a chance to nullify your attack by being slippery. Unfortunately, they don't instant death laser you. I'm thinking the other stairway way back there was what gets me to that chest I caught a glimpse of. Okay. This has got to be a not susceptible to physical thing. It's not good news for me because I don't have any magic damage anymore. No, I don't think so. Really worrying about that chest I left behind now. Now I'm in like a maze of doors. And now we have stairs. You know what? I'm at a point where I'm probably just going to take something that looks like progress instead of continuing the run around to make sure I've checked all the things, because I feel like I have more than plenty to win with. Alright, please finish it before Logan dies of poison. I would very much not like him to die of poison. Thank you. Oh, okay. Mage Fruit is okay. It's just MP restore, but that's kind of really important for in case the final boss ends up being very long attrition-filled stuff. I am, at this point, very much under the impression that had I not grinded to level 50, I would be grinding to level 50 anyway, because this stuff feels like it's kind of warranting that kind of number. So I'm very much glad I didn't have to do that 4 hours on stream, struggling much less fruitfully, we'll say, against these same enemies. You know what? I am totally fine with you running away. I get the feeling we're going to be doing the same thing I did in an earlier dungeon, where I close a gate and then the water has flowed out and there's a lot more access room. I'm going to drop a save before I go in this door, because it feels a little foreboding. Oh, okay. Now we're just back in indoorsy stuff. We're in a labyrinth. Oh, hi. You are also not susceptible to physicals. The chest. I can easily get to it, so I will. Oh wow. Queen Bee explodes on death. Elixir? Never seen that before. Like, I literally don't think there are any in the game before this dungeon. Okay, let's try... Yeah, physicals don't work. I wanted to try again because I only gave it one shot last time. It looks like we're letting these guys get us into a corner. No. I'm glad you can just kind of nope out of whatever. I mean, the name is appropriate. This is definitely a labyrinth. Yeah, he just needs like 100 deaths. Honestly. Given the length of the series, he probably has had 100 deaths. Just let me get to the stairs. It's finickier than you would think to get stairs to register, because you have to get squarely on the tile and then input again, or it doesn't go. But like, once you are squarely on the tile, any additional input will make it work. I was expecting this to be continuation, but I appear to be bamboozled. No. Let's see, how much further back does this... Did I start to find a secret passage? Because I kind of feel like I started going down into the... Get out of here. You're ruining my train of thought. You better not sandwich me. Why did I have to say something? I literally don't have a way to damage these. So they better... I might have to reload my save. Welcome to the final dungeon. It's soft lockable. Now the question is, can I actually get the menu open? I don't think so. There we go. Alright, where does this put me? Not far back, turns out. Considering I know I don't need to bother going... This is the... toward the fruit way? I think so, yeah. Well, might as well get the fruit again then. All I wanted to do was check out that potential hidden passage I thought I found. I forgot, the main thing with being asleep is you are always critted whenever you get hit. And if you stack sleep enough times, it does not wear off ever. Now, you know, if you get hit, because sleep never wears off when you get hit. Alright, where was that? Here we go. I am lucky that I was like pushing into the wall earlier when I was passing through, otherwise I would have seen this. Oh, hello, Tracy. Thank you for the raid. I'm kind of in the middle of a dungeon where half of the encounters can't be damaged by anything I have. And if they back me up into a corner, I'm soft locked. That's why I'm glad you can save anywhere. Also, the music is this, which is... I guess it picks up after a minute, but it's kinda not great. Also, anything with a Grim Reaper I can't take. Oh, okay, that's a dead end. That means we're loading, because I'm not getting out of there. This is, I think, the only encounter I can take anymore. I don't know why I didn't get on those stairs, because I was doing what you have to do to get stairs to work. But yeah, this is the last dungeon of the game. I guess they expected you to have spellcasters using damage magic, but it's kind of gotten too weak to be worth using. Because the problem is magic damage doesn't really scale much. So once you can dependably do more damage than the slim range a spell can do, that spell is just worse than regular attacks. Forever. I need to load again because I don't think I'm getting out of that corner either. This is like the third layer of the dungeon. First it was, just a castle where you had to go all the way up to the top and then take a second set of stairs down to the basement. Then it was a cave, and now we're at the labyrinth section. Oh, get out of here. Just go up in there. No. It's a shame. See, now that they've given me a secret passage at all in here, I'm gonna, like, suspect every single wall that exists. Trying to find another way up, and I think this is what I want. I thought I was on the only set of stairs going up, but it turns out that was just a series of chests, varyingly hidden. Okay, so 2 sets of stairs here. One is going to lead to progression, the other is not. I haven't been healing lately, so I can't take this right now. Because once the main one in the middle dies, it explodes and does a bunch of damage to everyone. And Ethan and Sonia don't really have enough to make it survivable. This place also invites a lot of anxiety over the worry that some of the samier passages are places I've actually been before and I'm going in circles. Get out of here, Grim Reapers. You're endangering me here. Sorry for the start of combat spam, but the fact you can run away from anything kind of makes it easy to justify doing all the time. Okay, I found the way that was just leading to more chests. As soon as these jerks will let me in, and hopefully they'll let me back out. You know what? I'll take it. Darn it, stairs. Stairs are kind of an issue in this game because you have to step squarely on the tile and then input another movement in order for it to actually go off. Which is fine 99% of the time, but not in a situation like this, where you're actually trying to avoid things. This is going to be a difficult corner to get through because there's a bunch of enemies ahead. Okay. Okay, so what if we take this staircase this time? Wait, I think this is the one we started at. Yeah, so this is another up one. Let's see, are you bees? No. If you're bees, I'll take you. If you're anything but bees, you can get out. Yeah, I kind of want to get the 15,000 experience to get another level on everyone, just because whenever you level up, it refills all of your HP and MP, which is a really big deal for being able to last a while in dungeons. And with a final boss impending, I kind of want to be full up when I reach it. Can't take either of these, so I have to squeeze around them. I'm real worried with all these tight corridors. They're just going to give me a part where I can't continue without having to take a fight, and it's something I can't kill. But I do have a attempted plan if something like that happens. And that attempted plan is I'm gonna reload the map and see if it gives me that same enemy with a mold I can actually take. That's a lot of enemies. This is what I was worried about as far as things that might not be passable are concerned. On the bright side, it should only take very few more packs of bees to get everybody leveled. Please don't box me in. Taking a break for it. Get on the stairs. Thank you. Okay, here we go. We're at the part where they have a bunch of staircases right next to each other. Means you know you're getting to the end. You're going all the way down. Now let's see if I can find more bees. Gonna actively seek bees till I get to level 53 across the board. And once that happens, I'll just not take any more fights I don't have to. Get out of here. I mean, at least the jingle at the start of battle is funky. Trying to check each individual one as I go to find the one that's the type of thing I want. It looks like we're all Grim Reapers now. Kinda wish we weren't. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. At least you can always get one step between encounters if it comes to it. I might have to reload. Fortunately, this is a 2-tile path and not a 1-tile path, like this one. Because 2-tile paths are a lot easier, and I'd have to go back because I cannot find any more bees there, and I really need that level up. Not you. There we go. Should just be 2 more sets of bees, and then we'll be good to go. Potentially forever. The way enemies spawning works is they'll only spawn just past the far edge of the screen. So in that sense, it's kind of like Fester's Quest. I think I'm stuck. Nope. Could you not? Really good encounter RNG. Considering there are 3 molds that exist in this area, and 2 of them I cannot fight. There we go. It might be for nothing, because I might be stuck now. I almost made it, but the stairs were stairs. Please stop. It's gonna be a couple more before we get by. There we go. I just need to load into that map one more time and get one more set of bees. Of course you couldn't be. There we go. We are in there. I just need to get on the stairs again. Okay, the stairs just didn't decide to accept me that time. There we go. So there are bees down here, and they were just being very mean last time. Good to know. Now we are past the door and at this gate. What do you think is going to happen? Final boss chamber, or just another area, an entire extra leg of dungeon? Well, we're at the abode. We have new enemies again. I wouldn't mind a boss rush, because I can kinda crush all of them now. What's with the dragon door? One would think a dragon door is pretty important in a place like this. Oh boy, a potion. Oh, okay. Gotta take out Titus before the Vikings. Because he will just make more. Well, he's kind of gone intangible. I was gonna hope he stops that soon. Thank you. Took you long enough, jerk. Oh, darn it. Oh. Hey, wait a minute. You destroyed his armor. Fortunately, I have a backup. Yeah, it does indeed turn out that we have an entire extra leg of dungeon still, of course. Another mysterious dragon door. At least nothing intangible in here, so that's a plus. I might as well take the fights if I can continue to get good, lucrative gains out of it. Well, I mean, the ones that actually bump into me, I'm not gonna run from. Anything in this dragon door? No. Letting a little more battle music play out is never a bad thing, as opposed to running away instantly. I mean, the alternative isn't superior by any means. If anybody thinks this final dungeon music is better than the battle music, you can feel free to feel that way. Every time you pass through a door to a new map entirely, it could always be suddenly final battle. But I'm getting the feeling this abode is not a small place. It's kind of a shame considering it's the fourth leg of this dungeon. But you know, final dungeon's gonna do that. At least I don't have a Sten to be forced to bring in for any side paths. Oh good. We are waiting for him to come out. There we go. At least they don't always take like 10 turns to come out. It was just that one time. Very silly, that. So, the gem gear I was using on Giles, they warned me that fire would... it's not very good against fire. What they didn't tell me is that that means that if you get hit by fire, it will heckin' explode. It will completely melt and you will not have that armor at all. Coming up on level time for Logan, so might as well burn out his MP. All these chests, and it's all just random, I mean, they're high-end consumables, but it's still just random consumables, not like even stronger gear or something like you would expect. I'm gonna finish this level out, then I'm gonna check these doors. Thanks. Make your move, friend. I can sit here all day. Thank you. They really take their time if they feel like it, don't they? Darn it. Take your time. There you go. Now just 2 more, and we're moving on. Hopefully the last time I make this decision. Yeah, she doesn't even need to use her MP before leveling up, because everybody's full. Grumble. Extra grumble. Oh, okay, now his other armor's destroyed. Thanks, fire jerk. Luckily, I have another replacement, but I'm gonna have to switch the Jade Shield in, because I need to make sure Giles does not have low defense. He is one of the super powerful weapon wielders, and thus is actually pretty important. I'm gonna check the other one real quick. Okay, so they're both forward-looking. Well, if that's not a sign to save, I don't know what is. Huh, so what was the other one? Because that is an empty room that looks very symmetrical and upward pointing, which means it's leading to a final boss set piece for sure. Means I need to check this one out. Would you get out of here? But so is this. Oh, I'm checking this one first. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely... That is definitely our evil dragon friend. In the scales. We're checking this way. Oh. Right. So, Naja is a blue dragon. Not purple. So we're going to the purple dragon. Could you not? Sorry for the constant indecision, but... Okay. This appears to be a false final boss. Huh. This is not a joke. Even though I know it's not the real one. I can't be complacent. is the quest over? Like, from the start, they're very upfront about this not being the real one. Okay, so now we're going over to the real one. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure he's fully topped off, even though it's very wasteful of that mage fruit. Alright, let's see what the dragon's voice actor sounds like.
At last we meet. I never dreamed I would see the day when I'd be confronted by humans. Know you that I be as old as time itself? That you're not the first civilization to be crushed by my hands? I thought not. It was an error on my part not to have totally annihilated mankind when I had the chance. I shall not make the same mistake again. Once I eliminate you and obtain the Jewels of Doom, civilization as you know it will no longer exist.
But why destroy us?
Because you are what you are.
And what do you mean by that?
It's best that you do not know. That way, you'll rest easier in your graves.
No, not beans. I accidentally had a double input to have that guard go off on the wrong person. Oh, that's worrisome. Yeah, I am really worried because if both Logan and Giles get insta-killed, I lose. Because they are the only two that have, jerk. The only two that have revive. I'm gonna start putting the damage in. Alright, Giles, don't die. Get Logan up. You! Jerk. Come on, stop that. You're stressing me out real bad. Ooh, a nice crit. Just keep it steady. Stick to the script. 2 healers, 2 fighters. There we go.
Mankind has always been the poison. For it is man that destroys nature as he multiplies in number. I, on the other hand, am the antidote. It was nature that created me to maintain her delicate balance. When I first brought civilization to its knees, I felt an overwhelming sorrow for what I'd done. In my anguish, I cast the jewels of doom to the far corners of Isanasa, so that I would never repeat the deed again. But when I saw mankind once again becoming a threat to nature, I decided it was time to put an end to everything once and for all. However, it would seem that a power much greater than mine has decided that mankind must live. I can only bow to that decision.
What's eating you, Your Highness?
Did we really do the right thing? I can't shake the feeling that nausea was nature's last defense against man. By defeating nausea, we may have sealed the fate of nature.
Ah, but you mustn't forget that Naja yielded to what he claimed was a higher decision. If that is the case, then I think it is safe to assume that the powers that be have left it in our hands to maintain nature's balance.
Maybe this time, nature used Naja to warn us.
Now all we gotta do is live and let live.
I hate to admit it, but I think our streetwise friend has singled out an ideal solution.
Touching.
Live and let live. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Hey, you're making me blush.
So that was a kind of an out of nowhere conclusion at the end. It's a kind of more thought-provoking than I was expecting. Like, it's not the most philosophical thing ever written or anything, but, you know, it at least went somewhere. Instead of just being, dude has to go kill the dragon, then he kills the dragon, and then everybody's happy again or something. My question is, if that's the direction they were going, where like Naja's actually trying to do something good, why does he have this like huge castle full of reapers and liches and stuff? That's the part that doesn't really line up for me. And it could be worse still than that. It could have been a dream. These are my favorite people. The voice actors, it's so charming. Like, it would be a lot better if everybody wasn't like talking through a tin can, but yeah, they probably got that suit from the surprisingly modern ancient ruins. I'm trying to think of who that might be, because they're always... These are all specific events and people. Aw, thank you. And in the end, we get the conveniently inserted princess. Honestly, I don't think this game is bad at all. It has a couple spots and aspects that really drag it down. But I don't think it's a bad game. Like, if you could see enemies on the world map from the start, that would make things so much more convenient in terms of getting to and getting away from encounters. Because, like, the points where they just expect you to be higher level than you are, or have more money than you do, you can do that a lot faster if you can actually see where those enemies I like Legacy of the Wizard a lot. It's somewhere on my list, but it's kind of a little too hard to. I'm probably going to play it on my own time and then stream it after I actually know what the heck I'm doing. Because doing that when you don't know what the heck you're doing is just a lot of bumbling around. So I'd like to at least have a decent idea of what I'm doing. Other than, I've seen the speedrun once, that makes it valid, right? But yeah, there's a lot of games in this series that are like spin-offs of spin-offs and stuff, like Xanadu, same series. The modern Legend of Heroes games, the Trials of Cold Steel and stuff, that's all stemmed off of this. There's a 2 that's on the same system and everything, but it never got localized, which is a shame. There's not even a fan translation or anything. I would love to play one of that game. Apparently that one gets into aliens. I'm like, that is completely in character for what they did with this game. I would not be surprised at all to see aliens in this kind of thing. But anyway, I'm not 100% sure what I'm getting into tomorrow. It's gonna be something, but I'm still figuring out what exactly it's gonna be. I have a short list of things that are on deck down in my stream panels. So you can get an idea of what I'm thinking about. But anyway, yeah, I'm finished for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow with something interesting. And as always, I want to thank everybody for coming out. It's always nice to have that company. And hope to see you again next time. Have a nice evening, and take care.